Welcome again to this new video, The Shark, the Printer of the Matrix. So I decided to make this short video to show how the shark is the printer of this matrix and show how many movies are showing us this. And also the link to the color orange, the explosions that show the phoenix phenomenon. I decided to make this video, of course, after decoding Slaughter Race with the shark in this movie, the shark in the sewer. So if you haven't watched it, I recommend you watch this decode before watching this video so that you get an idea of what it means. They are giving us some interesting clues in some of the movies, and you will be able to spot many repeating patterns. So here you can see this movie, Sharknado, showing the shark as the printer of the matrix. You can see the long, sharp teeth. You can also see the explosions. And we could wonder why they are showing explosions in a shark movie. They are supposed to be in the sea. They should show us blue and the sea, but no, they are showing the shark in a city. They are showing explosions. So here, what is interesting to see also is this wheel. And this is a representation of the wheel of reincarnation, but also of the oak apple gal. And this has to do with the printing industry. This has to do with the ink making. On this one, you can see the picture of the Sphinx, and we've seen before that the Sphinx is a representation of the phoenix. And the word global swarming is very interesting. It's a reference to the hive mind. We have the word war in it. We have this pattern of the explosion, of destruction. So to me, this is a representation of a phoenix event. This one is very interesting. They are telling us the last Sharknado. And it's about time. Yes, time, Saturn. So in this image, we see the color orange. We see the fire. We see the color green. And they use the green color to refer to death. And I will make a video about green and another one about orange to sum up all the meanings of this color and show you how they are using them. Now on this slide, what you can see is again the sharks with the open mouth. You see the jaws with those teeth, the sharp teeth. Then you see a dinosaur, again the same symbolism with the jaws. You could wonder why they are mixing dinosaurs and sharks. It's just about the jaw symbolism with the teeth. So they are showing us the printer. It's the same symbolism as it, the killer clown, as the goblin, as the Joker. And they are describing the last Phoenix event. Here on this slide you can see a shark biting off the arm of a person here on the left. And this reminded me of Pennywise biting off the arm of Georgie. And the color of the sleeve is yellow, and we can see this yellow swimsuit on this lady on the left. And of course the poster containing a lot of orange. I'm telling you, they're using a lot the color orange in shark movies. And you know, orange is the color that keeps us in the matrix. It's the color of the orange waves emitted by the satellite. These posters here are absolutely mind-blowing. They are putting this right under our faces. Atomic shark. They are telling us atomic shark is 118 in English Ordinal, matching the atomic mass of element tin. The matrix and hell on earth are also 118 in English Ordinal. Now, tin is 10 in Chaldean, matching the Wheel of Fortune tarot card that represents the reincarnation cycle and also the phoenix, death and rebirth. 10 is the X, and it represents Osiris with his arms crossed. Tin is the 50th element of the periodic table, and the phoenix is 50 in Chaldean. So, they are showing us that this atomic shark is the phoenix. So the phoenix is radioactive. This is why phoenix and radioactive match in Chaldean. This is huge. And also the great white is 50, confirming that the shark is indeed a representation of the phoenix. And this explains why we find those shark movies related to explosions. Otherwise, that would make no sense. Why would a shark explode? This is ludicrous. But now knowing that they are using this symbology to depict the phoenix, that is the printer of this reality, this makes more sense. Now look at the symbol we see on the posters. This is the symbol of element radon, and this element is linked to radiation, and it has the green matrix color. This is the emerald green. This is why many movies are showing this green color. And usually it is related to something toxic. And I will make a video because I have uploaded so many slides with this green color in movies. You will see it is really associated with death. Or some might say, oh, green is the color of nature. But in what they are showing us in relation to the matrix, this is the color of death. This is the color of Osiris, is green because he's dead. Now the atomic mass of radon is 222. And with 222, in English Ordinal, we have the radiation on people. So how about that? This is really showing us the radioactivity of this. Now, atomic shark is 33 in Chaldean, and you all know what this means. So I won't dwell on this number, but I want to show you that in alchemy it matches element arsenic, that is poisonous. So to me this refers to the poisonous frequencies that keep us inside the matrix. So with 222, the atomic mass of radon, we had the radiation on people, and we also have Morpheus, god of dreams. So it's always about the god of sleep or the god of dreams. Then we have Saturn, the Time Lord. So Saturn also. The machine is a 3D printer. So this is a confirmation that this atomic shark is a printer, a 3D printer printing our world. Who is the imposter? Well, this machine, this 3D printer, Saturn, the Time Lord. Parasitic energy form. So this is what is feeding on us. This reality is evil. The man behind the curtain, this is the Wizard of Oz. The computer hardware. And we have victim of sleeping death. This is the spell we see in Snow White. And 222 appears at the 160th digit of the square root of 2. With 116 English Ordinal, we have the radiation field. So see, it's really about radiation. Then we have Soul Harvest and the Thunder Dome. So we live under the Thunder Dome. and 222 appears at the 129th digit of the golden ratio, and this is one of the atomic masses of element tellurium. And if you look at the periodic table, you will see this is the most important atomic mass of this element. So of course tellurium represents the Earth. So this is showing us that when this machine explodes, this is the Phoenix event that will make the Earth explode. When you put the atomic shark, we have 47 in Chaldean, and you all know that 47 is the number of the tetragrammaton. And with 47 in Chaldean, we have deadly radiations. So here again, we have this reference to the radiations. And we have also poisonous, and we saw that with the 33 that we had for atomic shark, that was matching element arsenic. Now 47 is element silver in the periodic table. And here we can see something very interesting, and that is key, because the symbol of silver is showing us the trident and Cernunnos. So this is CERN. And this is very interesting because the decode about the Green Goblin and the Joker, that are the same. Both have those teeth. We saw that they also represented the Phoenix. In this decode, we saw the link to the trident and Neptunium. Neptune is the fake tune, that are those orange waves sent by the satellite, and Neptune, of course, is the god of the sea of frequencies. On this poster it says the deadliest predator, and this expression is 77 in Chaldean matching element iridium that has the symbol of the dragonfly. This dragonfly can be found in the medicine deck, and this is card 27. 27 is cobalt, that means goblin. So here we can see that the goblin is the deadliest predator. 77 appears at the 36th digit of the golden ratio, and with 36, of course, we have Phoenix, accelerator, the dragon, so the dragonfly means the dragon, prison grid, radioactivity, and green twin. With 77 in Chaldean, we had the clown Pennywise, so we saw that the killer clown, was the same as the shark. Then we have the black cube of Saturn, the particle accelerator, so it's always leading back to this particle accelerator. Jehovah the red dragon, the never-ending story, which is life, the reincarnation, Lush harvesting matrix, and the desert of the real. The deadliest predator is 209 in English Ordinal, and 209 appears at the 53rd digit of pi, matching element iodine. With 53 we have in Chaldean death soul trap, murder by numbers. So this is the way it operates. Mark of the beast, Saturn's satellite, pi vicious circle, hologram display, the time loop, god of sleep, the dream catcher, the projector, the computer, simulated world, and the evil creator. And with 209 we had circle of Ouroboros and monarch mind control. So this circle of Ouroboros is of course pi. Here we have another interesting one, Megalodon rising. So Megalodon is 86 in English Ordinal, matching the element radon that we've seen before, and it was all about radioactivity and the radiations. And in Chaldean we have 39, and this is very interesting because this is linked to element yttrium that has the symbol of the satellite emitting the orange waves. So with 39 in Chaldean we have Jack-o'-lantern, and we'll see another slide with this later on in this presentation. And this makes sense because in my video about the Green Goblin and the Joker decoded, we've seen that the Green Goblin is a jack-o'-lantern, as well as all those characters linked to the colors green and purple with orange. And they were all linked to fire. They are the phoenix. They are representations of the phoenix. And the jack-o'-lantern is what the phoenix represents. Other words with 39 in Chaldean are the trident, and remember in my last video we spoke about the trident a lot, linked to both the Joker and the Goblin. Then we have projector, the black sun, time loop, who is Yod-Heh-Vav-Heh, computer, Father Time, the undead, Saturn's cycle, the parasite, mind parasite, inception, the airwaves, and artificial mind. So these orange waves, of course, are airwaves sent by the satellite. So Megalodon rising indeed is the phoenix rising from the abyss. It's the shark in the sewer that we saw in a place called Slaughter Race. Now we are going to see more shark movies with this pattern of these explosions, and some of them are quite funny. For example, this one on the right with Shark Exorcist. I wonder how they got this idea. And Satan has jaws. So you clearly see this huge explosion. And on the left you see also an explosion. And the color orange always present. And we also have the green on the left. So you can see that they use the orange color a lot, and always this pattern of explosions. These two posters are interesting because on the left we see the explosions as usual, and we see this woman in a cage. This means that humankind is in prison, and it says mankind just dropped down the food chain. So they are telling us that mankind is not on top of the food chain. We have a predator. And on the right, we can see that the shark has the fire within. The fire is inside, so this is the phoenix another confirmation. They are really showing us here it is not normal to see a shark with fire inside its body. This is indeed a representation of the phoenix. Now these posters from this movie look interesting. On the left, you see on top the color orange, the title is in orange, and you see a man holding this green shark. And on the right, you have this matrix green color that represents death. And this shark with an explosion in his mouth and is swallowing cars. And you know that cars are a symbol of the body, the incarnation. And you can see that this shark is linked to technology. So we've seen quite a lot of movies with sharks that have certain characteristics, the explosions, the fire, and the color orange. This one doesn't have the color orange, but it is interesting because it has the number 47. Why did they choose this number, 47 meters down? It could have been 46 or 48, but they chose 47. And this is because this is the number of the tetragrammaton. After that, we still have a few ones to go through so that you see the diversity and the amount of movies made with sharks. So this one on the left is very interesting because it says swamp shark, and if you remember, at the end of my Green Goblin decode, the Green Goblin and the Joker, we had the Jack-o'-lantern and the Will-o'-the-Wisp that live in swamps. So this is a good representation of the machine being a Jack-o'-lantern. And the poster on the right says toxic shark, and yes, they are showing the toxic nature of this machine. Well, this is all for today. I just wanted to put this as a reminder. The shark is 27 in Chaldean, matching element cobalt. That means goblin. So this is another representation of the goblin, of the Joker, of the god of this matrix. And this represents the 3D printer that prints this 3D reality. And the shark is a bloodthirsty predator. And I've always said that the machine feeds on blood. And when you know that, you will understand why there are so many sacrifices going on in this place. Well, so thank you very much for watching. Thank you for your support. Bye-bye.